Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for some more Stellaris. I am your Leos Gelvin, where our fleet moves into orbital bombardment position. Alright, so I've given up taking the core. It's just not going to happen. It's really not. As much as I'd like it to. That thing is absolutely ridiculous. So, we're just gonna have to casually wait it out. Oh hell no, move to limited. Boom, boom, boom. And armies. Go. Alright. Push. Push on them. Alright. You know, we may not be totally screwed against the Unbidden. There are theoretically still 2 fallen empires here and here. At least I think there are.
Enemy planet secured.
It's the only place I can think of that they'd be if they exist, so... the best possible outcome. Alright. Well, I would like to welcome our entire new sector of the galaxy, everybody. Please. Oh, sweet Christ. Excuse me, we are paying now 413 station maintenance. I casually have to go through and begin dismantling all of our newfound military stations. Oof. Because, you know, we don't need this many military stations. Nobody needs this many military stations. Alright. So, recently conquered, -25, basic subsistence. I think, can we integrate them? Like, is it going to even be possible? The answer is probably not. Like, we're going to have to kill most of them. Gonna have to kill most of them. Alright. Species. Set rights. We actually have them on residence. We could up them to social welfare, which gives them 30% additional happiness. I don't know. They don't care about that. 30% happiness would be a step forward for them, that's for sure. Because we're talking about a happiness of 10. I'd bring it up to 40 and would put most of the unrest aside. Yeah. I think... yeah. I mean, we stand to lose a couple planets, maybe, but... and I think we'll be okay. So. Things to do. Still need to get rid of most of the military stations. Because we do not need them. Please end these military stations. They cost like 9 energy apiece, too. They ain't worth shit. Alright, especially not this deep in our friggin' territory. Alright. Good. That is a military station, right? Cool. Good. Alright, it's a start. On a side note, we have a science ship somewhere around here, yeah? Cool. Mostly just, well, we'll survey the system, but, you know, start on that shielded planet. So. Alright. I've decided their fate. There are 74 of them. And I haven't really decided. If we change them to desirables, we purge them. Zero consumer goods use, which is nice, but done. Purge type, extermination. We don't budget for the dead. Now, give me a lot of pissed off people here. Delightful. $23.73. So 5 years until they're all exterminated. Now, the main problem we're gonna have here, if anywhere, is the core. Damn, even boundary. They're all hitting 100 unrest. 85, good. So that's not a big problem. Either way. Yeah, there's barely any pops here. Embark the army. 57? Irrelevant. Good. We need to get our main army to the core now. For Scully. 57. That's fine. Good. So, most of the planets outside the core and the boundary will remain within the Empire whilst the purging happens. Now, that said, I do need to put a couple provinces in a sector here. So, that's in sectors. Before I finalize this, we are going to go to this planet. Surface. Just produce 1 energy. And, well, not necessarily resettle. Well, yeah, resettle. I can't. Resettle 1 pop. There we go. We'll casually be doing this to all the planets just to ensure that we always have 1 person on each of them. So, Dragon 1 has apparently people migrating to it, but irrelevant. Alright, click here, click resettle. Bring in people from Alexandria. Good. So those 2 are covered and they're in the sector. They'll be put into the sector. So, planets and sectors, manage sector. There you go. Close. Alright. That leaves these 4 as core worlds. And we need to get our army to the core right now. Probably need to land most of them while we're here. I mean, we can train xenomorph armies, but they take a year. We don't have that kind of time until they break free. As long as it's not hitting 100 unrest, it won't break free. That's the important trick. At least I don't think so. This one. How is this hitting 100 unrest? They're slightly more pissed than everyone else? I don't know. Can't say that I know. But let's resettle here. You guys. Sure, resettle 2 pops, whatever. Alright. Impoverished conditions. Well, you know, policies and edicts wise. No, not policies and edicts wise. Species. Here we go. Palmyrene set rights. We're gonna up your living standard to social welfare. Just to keep you happy on this planet. There. Reduce unrest a little bit at least, I hope. Well. Start recruiting the defense armies. Because God, are they going to need them. Alright. The army is almost to the core. Land armies in the core. I don't know if our armies will. Our armies are not even going to be remotely close to enough, are they? Armies minus 200, yeah. No. We need to actually resettle people off of the core and to other friggin' planets just to be exterminated. Which seems like a terrible thing, you'd think, but, you know how it goes. Oh. Alright, well, that's fine. Resettle that 1 pop there. Alright. Again, start getting defense armies up. Sweet Christ. Alright. Well, we may lose some systems here, but we'll be able to take them back, I think. There's not actually that much unrest here. There's only, yeah, there's now exactly 100 unrest. The completion of another army in less than a month will bring that down to 90. Alright. Next up, boundary. Shielded warrior. For science.
Situation log updated.
'Cause we're stupid. Yeah. I mean, the real problem is everything on this thing's probably going to come and die. So, we'll see. Unrest. This too shall pass. It's fine. Alright.
Incoming transmission.
Good. Down to 90. Perfect. We're holding. Want the terraforming gas? Sure. It's pile energy. I'd say no to that. Alright. He's migrating to Jaikir. Some pops are already migrating, which is good. Alright, we seem to have enough of a presence that they may not necessarily yet break free. We'll probably find out soon. Like within the next month or two. Should be able to hold.
Transmission.
Man. So many non-aggression packs. Alright. Good. So, the region holds. The frickin' region holds. Novo core. The new core. Alright. So. We need a science ship in orbit, you say? No, you're off surveying other things. Research that project. We're going to bring down the planetary shield. Alright. Alright. Looks like we may hold them back. It should be noted in the boundary here. Okay. We need to resettle. Just want to use, so that way we have one pop on every world. Good. Now it's just this planet, I think. That needs a Palmyrene pop. Alright. Now, these pops are actually fleeing to other things, which I'm perfectly fine with. They're more than welcome to. They're welcome to actually leave the Empire. I'm not really forcing them to keep here and die, but, you know. We'll see how it goes. There we are. Resettled. Good. There. So now all the worlds have a Palmyrene pop on it, and thus won't die horribly as we continue our extermination of them. Army unrest is minus 250 now. So we have minus 280. That's actually not as bad as you might think. Alright. We're holding it together. We're holding it together. Only for the first year, though. Oh, we actually now border the Penguin Empire. What do you know? There's something apparently terrifying over there.
Incoming transmission.
I guess there is no route. Right, there's actually a gigantic expansive void here. So while we technically border the Penguin Empire, we don't. There's a single route through here to the coalition of Jesinax. But alright. So, planet-wise after that, towards victory, we now have 33 planets, and innumerable more that we are probably preparing to colonize very soon. With the construction of additional ships, though, we're going to wait until everything is settled here. And everyone is killed. Mostly. Mostly lots of the killing. They haven't revolted yet, so they probably aren't going to revolt. Important knowledge, really, when you think about it. We already have Palmyreans growing. So, considering also that we're going to see a lot of migration around the Empire now that there's a pile of new open slots, I welcome it. Alright. So, 11 months remaining on gene scene purification. Is the Unbidden... Well, they haven't necessarily expanded. Yeah, they haven't necessarily expanded yet. They will in the future. But...
Incoming transmission.
we kind of can see their effect on the galaxy thus far. Entente coordination. So, that's a slight problem, but we'll be okay. We will be okay.
Incoming transmission.
Sure, little geckos. You know what? I used to be like, I'm gonna hold on to all this shit. But these days, I'm just like, no. I can't afford to hold on to this shit. Really can't. Like, the galaxy needs them.
Incoming
Let's try and hold off at what we can. It was auto-declined. Agreed. Done. Clear the diplomatic queue. Alright. So, now that's all taken care of. How are things going here? Still good. 2373. So less than 3 years until we've exterminated them. Like the dogs they are. Actually, they are some kind of reptilian, but close enough, really. Federation Association ended. Very good. Grant the Amor is yours. Alright. It's time we change up our fleet a little bit here. I thought the BSBs would better replace the corvettes, but it turns out not really. They're actually arguably even worse. So, rather unfortunately, they'll be disbanded. They are now an awakened ascendancy. It began subtle shift in Tenderzun behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen inside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that the Tenderzun were preparing or covering databanks to survey beacons and automated scouting position posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Tenderzun space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and the ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Tenderzun zealots are looking outwards beyond their borders and towards the galaxy age. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, dormant system of the Titan foundries come online. The rest of the galaxy is left only one question. Who will this one sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Giants in a playground. New friends brings us closer to divinity. Yeah, I figured there'd be guys here. Request to become Dominion. Yeah, how about we don't? Submit to the faith and save your souls, Palmyreans. Yeah. No. Great. So I shank the unbidden. The problem is now I could trigger a war in heaven, couldn't I? Actually, I don't know if I can. Is the war in heaven a disaster? Zeracorp destroyed. Recently destroyed by attack force belonging to the unbidden. It was declared bankruptcy. Represented remaining assets are being liquidated. Well, the good news is I think there's at least a few in our borders. I know we have an artisan troop somewhere in our borders. I don't know about anything else, though. I think there's something nearby, but that's just one. Alright, that is a blow to free trade. It's a war between two fallen empires. I know. A second fallen has to awaken. I know that, but I don't know if the war in heaven is considered a disaster, in that it can't happen if the unbidden have already spawned. That's what I want to know. So it was like 3 to 4 fallens. Yes, there are 3 for certain. We figured that out already. We've killed one of them. There's one there, and there is totally another one here. Without question. Because no one colonized anything there. So, there's 3. So the remaining 2 are over here. Ironically, really far away from us, so not that big of a threat. But we'll see. Arrogant. Views us with dismissive arrogance. Alright. And the Zerg from Beyond Galaxy said show up at once. So, War in Heaven can still happen. Very good. Unlock Gene Warrior Army. That's nice. Atmospheric manipulation. Allowing us to change climates. The secrets of life. I guess we'll take the secrets of life. That's fine. 3 months remaining on that. Good. No, it's not a crisis, so. Still with the War in Heaven. And the Unbidden have, yeah, finally properly started to expand. So, attacking them might actually have been the best thing to do because we've now awoken 2 fallen empires, or 1 fallen empire at least. They might be able to fight the Unbidden for us. They might just be able to fight the Unbidden for us. Alright. So. 136,000. Alright. We have 17. Let's start by getting us, say, 30. 1, 2, 3.
Incoming transmission.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Research complete.
12. No. You don't have the minerals for the last one either way, so that's fine. Return to Alexander. So we'll start with 30 battleships. Seems good. Then we'll just get 60 or so, you know. Good. Tachyon sensors. Particle lances. Nice.
Special project complete.
Been lowered by our scientists, revealing a barren world with single massive structural surface. Away team sent in the structure reported massive vault-filled technological marvels. Established by scientists soon after the Empire began its long climb 1,000 years ago as a means for some of their knowledge on the benefit of future generations. Now it shall benefit us. Indeed it will. Shield capacitors. Yeah. Particle lances. Should probably look for any that we can. Alright. So, slowly coming to pass. The Unbidden will sweep across the galaxy, and there ain't even shit I can do to stop them. Mostly because these jerk-offs here have their borders closed to us. Or have they reopened it? Oh, good news. They've decided to reopen the border. Let's close the borders. Never mind. Like...
Incoming transmission.
We only need what? These 2 to have their friggin' borders opened with us? Come on. And you're a friggin' vassal, so... Really, you're viewing us with hostility. Well, hang on a second, that should change. There we are, fleet power is now equivalent.
Complete. Construction complete.
Just wait for it.
Complete. Construction complete.
Still equivocal.
Complete. Construction complete.
Apparently they managed to maintain equivocal. Nice. Good for them. Alright. So, with 30 battleships to start, we're then going to move on to 60 corvettes for a total of 90. Or, yeah, no, that's right. 90 ships. Alright.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
But in all seriousness,
Construction complete.
you need to do something about this USSR, guys. They are giant assholes. They really are. Demand vassalization. Yeah.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, whatever you say. Only cooperate members. Will extend offer status Palmyra. No. I'm alright. I'm still quite fine standing alone, thank you. At least until the unbidden get a little more scary. Then maybe. Then maybe. Alright.
Incoming transmission.
That said, I am all for any and all. Alliance of Uran talk. They haven't rivaled us, have they? Oh, no, they have. So they hate us no matter what at this point. Declare a rivalry. Alright. I mean, sadly, this means there's only one way if we're going to fight them. Well, I mean, fight the unbidden is we have to go up through here.
Construction complete.
Not exactly great, but might have to do what we got to do.
Transmission.
And of course, I'm willing for non-aggression pacts with as many as we can get. Opinion map mode. Yeah, attitudes. Diplomatic. Yeah. So, if it's in bright green, we have a non-aggression pact with them, which I'm alright with. Or, well, the bright green, I guess, is us. Association status. I guess we can't form non-aggression pacts with you. Something to do with Federation, probably. Alright. Rival. And these guys just fucking hate us. Because of closed borders. These guys are neutral to us. As are them. We will very likely see things slowly deteriorate, and everyone will eventually become non-aggressor to everyone, so long as the unbidden continue their onslaught. That said, thank you everybody for watching. I've been your lovely host, Gilvin, signing off.